Allie sees the Bible as her puzzle to pick pieces whenever she sees fit to justify her hatred of the other. So even though she'll claim to have immense respect for the Bible, she does not actually do that at all. And that's what's so frustrating. I grew up in the world that Allie Stuckey believes and inhabits. Allie Stuckey and people like her are what Matthew Taylor, who's a great scholar on this, calls Christian supremacists. They believe that not just Christianity, but their very narrow, specific, fundamentalist version of Christianity is the true faith. So those liberal, progressive pastors protesting, they're not real Christians. The Catholics, they're not real Christians. The immigrants who have jumped the border and are now criminals, they're not true Christians. So that's the justification, is that Allie just doesn't see them as brothers and sisters in Christ, like she would commonly say are other people, in her tribe. So that's the justification. It's not that she, in her mind, holds a double standard. They're just not true believers. So they don't deserve that kind of protection that people like her and I guess, whoever else in her tribe would be deserving of in America.
What's funny is we just watched a video of her saying that she believes in religious freedom too, and it's funny to me because it's like everything's about imposing her definition of Christian morality on everyone else, and that is the opposite of believing in religious freedom.
She believes in religious privilege for her and her tribe. Everyone else must succumb to her understanding and her interpretation of the Bible. Now, she'll say she's just standing on biblical truth. That dies the death of 1,000 qualifications. Whose Bible, which canon, in what language, according to whose interpretation. We all know this, but to her, there's no disconnect here. She's just reading the Bible plainly and living it out, while ignoring the very clear commands for Christ followers and people in the Bible to welcome the immigrant, to not oppress the poor people or the poor person, to heal the sick, etc. So Allie has created what Scott Coley calls is motivated literalism. They will only accept literal parts of the Bible or parts of the Bible literally when it benefits them, and when it doesn't benefit them, they'll explain it away. Oh, that doesn't mean it's for the government to do. That doesn't mean this is really a hard issue. That kind of thing.